Hi, my name is Nancy. Welcome to my channel, Running with Scissors. First, I'd like to thank Jen from Jen's Sewing Room for creating this wonderful hashtag. I've been watching so many of the sewists from this hashtag, and I'm just really excited to be able to jump in and join them. Also, as you can see, I met Jen back in June when she was up here in Ohio visiting her parents. As it turns out, we grew up about 20 miles from each other, which is pretty cool, and I hope to be able to meet up with her again, maybe down in Florida sometime. Also want to thank Tiffany from Who's Your Handmaid. She's been very supportive of my channel. I contacted her after she had her 1-year anniversary channel, and she talked about if you were interested in a channel and starting a channel to contact her, and I did, and she's been really great. Also, I'd like to thank my sister Linda down in Mississippi. I was there about 3 weeks ago, and she helped me design my logo. Isn't it cool? She actually came up with the idea, and we kind of tweaked it, and I decided what colors I wanted to use on it, and I joined in I sewed on that button. That's my little contribution. She actually sewed this up on her embroidery machine for me, and then I went to Hobby Lobby and had it framed. I really love it, and I think it's really cool. Okay, that's right. First, I'd like to talk about the top I'm wearing. This is a top from Simplicity 9273, and I made top A, the top right up here. It's just plain sleeves. As you notice, the model's wearing some kind of gathered sleeves, and the bottom has kind of some ruched sleeves, but I kind of like the plain sleeves. I made this with a double brush poly. I've actually made 3 of these shirts, and they're really comfortable, and I wear them all the time. Now, what I really want to talk about today is the Dress-A-Girl 2023. And if you follow Mari Sews, she has all the information about what to use, what fabric, the do's and don'ts of it. So I decided I must join in this year. So my first dress, I made 2 dresses. My first dress, I did the side panel dress from Alyssa from Thoughtful Creativity. And it's a free pattern. And so I did this dress. And here it is. I bought the butterfly fabric from Hobby Lobby, and then I had this fabric left over from a dress I made one of my granddaughters. And it's got all the colors in it, in this fabric that's in the butterflies and the flowers. And I thought it came out pretty cute. And this, according to the pattern, it's for an age 4 to 5-year-old girl. Then the second dress I've completed, I use a Butterick 5876, and I use view C, right there, a little girl with view C. And this is the dress. I did have to tweak it a little bit because according to the pattern, they wanted you to use facings, you know, the kind that join the armholes and the neck and then fasten with a button. So what I did, I just forget about those facings, and I made some bias binding, and I just put it around the armholes and the neckline, and then I put a cute little bow. I thought that was pretty cute. And then, according to the pattern, they wanted you to use the same fabric for the pockets, and I thought, well, what's the fun in that? So I went ahead and used the same fabric from the main body of the dress. And then I also made the pockets bigger because the pattern had smaller pockets. So I made them as big as I could so I could, but still hem it and still attach it to the dress. And I thought it came out pretty cute. I'm pretty happy with that. And this was a size 4 that I made from Butterick 5876. Now I've got a dress cut out, and I'm going to use Simplicity 9280, and I'm doing the view that the little girl is wearing right there. And it's the same situation where they're having the facings and a button in the back. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to make a bias binding for the neck and a tie. And I'm thinking about putting a little bit of bias binding on the sleeves. Let me just show you. I mean, if you can see, there's sleeves but they're those, they're not raglan sleeves, they're the dolman sleeves. That's what they are, the dolman sleeves. And I thought maybe putting a little bit of the bias binding around the edge of the sleeves might be cute. Now here's the fabric. I don't think you can see it on camera, but there's some sparkles in the fabric. I don't know if I kind of jiggle it around a little bit, but there's a little bit of little spots of sparkles in it. And that's what I'm going to use for that. And somewhere I laid the pocket, and I don't know where it went, but the pocket is going to be about the same color as the background of this. But somehow it must have, oh, there it is. It was under the pattern. I'm going to use this for the bias binding and that for the pocket. Of course, you could use any color. There's pink and there's green and there's yellow. I mean, there's all kinds of colors. You could use any color you wanted to. All right. And then I have another one I'm going to make, and I haven't quite decided which pattern I'm going to use, whether I'm going to use the Simplicity or the Butterick. But this is the fabric. I got all this fabric from Hobby Lobby. And this, I think, is really pretty. It kind of reminds me of watercolor, or if they just taken the brush and just kind of dabbed it with a watercolor. And there's so many different colors on it. If I make it with the one with the band on the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and use the same fabric for the band. If I do that, I'm going to wait and see how the Simplicity turns out. And if I like that even better, then I might just use that for the pockets and the binding and the tie, as I did with the other dress. But those are the 4 dresses I've made. I've already contacted Jen, and she's supposed to be sending me the labels. And they might, by the time this video gets posted, I might already have the labels. So I thought about this. Instead of trying to make all the dresses and rush and make all the dresses all at once, I'm thinking about what I might do is make a dress a month, maybe in a different size each month. By the time next September rolls around, I could have 12 dresses already made and ready to go. I'm sure there's others that do the same thing, but I think that's what I might do, so I'm not in a big rush to try and get these dresses made. I really appreciate you watching my channel, my very first channel on YouTube. I kind of suspect most of the people watching will be related to me somehow, but I'm really excited to start this channel, and I really appreciate you watching, and I appreciate everyone who has supported me in my starting the channel. And it'd be great if you would if you could subscribe and maybe give me a little like. And I really appreciate any comments about what I can do, what should I do, what can I do to improve. This is my first one, so you never know how it's going to turn out. But I'm really excited about this, and I hope you'll join me in my new venture. Thanks a lot, and may God bless you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.